Welcome, Change Checkers, to your very last newsletter of 2022. Wow. Can you believe how quickly that year has gone?
You know what, it's absolutely flown by, but we've had such a fun year, I think it's fair to say. And there have been some fantastic coin issues, some amazing coin news, and lots of swap events too.
Yeah, and of course, we can't forget 3 50p coins entered circulation. Yeah. So what great news for us all. But the year isn't quite over yet, and we still do have November to recap on, don't we?
Yeah, of course. So should we get stuck in?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm Alex.
And I'm Rachel, and this is your Change Checker newsletter for November.
Now, by the time you're watching this, we would have launched our Charles in Your Change campaign. Now, that is because the brand new King Charles III 50p is entering circulation in December, and we want you all to increase your chances of finding it.
That's right. Now, this is incredibly exciting. As you said at the beginning of this video, this will be the third 50p to enter circulation this year, but it's actually the first ever coin to feature King Charles III's portrait on it. So everyone is going to be trying to find these ones in their change. I think collectors are really going to be snapping them up, but perhaps as well, people that hadn't been into collecting before that have now heard about the new coin will also be looking out for it. So we want to help you all, as Alex said, and to do that, we are putting together a map which will show you all the different locations where the coin has been found as you guys are finding it in real time. Yeah. So this is the perfect way to keep on top of where the coins are and how you guys can find it.
Now that's really exciting because although the mintage figures, we always see, you know, 1 million or 9 million in this case, and we think, oh, that's loads. But if you actually put it into context, like you said, there's going to be the whole nation looking for these coins, but only 1 in 70 people in the UK will actually be able to add it to their collection. So that's actually not a lot.
It's not a lot at all, but it's also still a number where it feels like enough people will be able to find it. And I think because people are going to be looking out for it, there's going to be more coins in general being swapped around. So we're probably going to see some of those coins that collectors perhaps haven't seen for a little while going to start changing hands again. So all in all, a really exciting time for collectors, I think.
Yeah, and I think that map will really, really help you. So as Rachel said, as and when collectors are finding it, they'll just pop in their postcode and we'll be able to see exactly where in the country they've been moving around. Because, you know, we always get questions from you saying, you know, where are they? And, you know, on the day that coins go into circulation, everyone is asking that question. So for the first time, we can actually say, right, they're here, go and look for them. You know, it's really important that now more than ever, as we get a new era of coinage on us, we really need to be encouraging others to check their change too. If you are after a coin, if you're after this 50p, tell your friends, tell your families and say, you know, please keep an eye out, please use change so that I can find it too. So it builds the story and it benefits everyone then, doesn't it?
That's right, exactly. And you know what, we'll also be looking forward to those definitives coming out as well. We don't yet know when that will be, but I think, like you say, it's a whole new era for change collecting. The time when we actually start to see Queen Elizabeth II coins circulating alongside King Charles III and actually finding those in our change. Collectors are really going to be on the hunt for those coins. It's a very exciting time.
They really will. It's so exciting. Now, of course, this 50p is going to be the first coin of King Charles III to enter circulation, and the best way to present this coin is with the King Charles III 50p collecting pack. Now, this comes alongside that incredible £5 coin that was also issued alongside the collector version of the 50p, but with a space so that when you find that 50p in your change, you can slot it straight in, and it's the perfect way to present the first coins of King Charles III.
It really is. Exactly. So you can get your hands on yours using the link in the description box below. Are you feeling festive, Alex?
I am now.
Yeah.
I am now. Now that we're in December, I'm ready.
Yeah, you're ready. Well, you know what? I've been feeling festive for a little while. That's because the Snowman 50p was released earlier this month. It always gets me in the Christmas spirit when we see these new coins, as this is actually the 5th time now that we've seen a UK Snowman 50p. But it's the first time that we've seen 2 special characters feature alongside each other. So not only do we have the Snowman, we also have the Snow Dog on this 50p, and that design has been created to celebrate 10 years since the film The Snowman and the Snow Dog premiered on TV.
Yeah, I remember that. That was Christmas Eve, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was a really special moment. But of course, that is the sequel to Raymond Briggs' classic Christmas story that we all know and love so well, The Snowman. And it's really special that that film was also created with Raymond Briggs' blessing, and I think it's a touching tribute, especially now that we have the sad news that he passed away this year. I think all of these coins suddenly become even more significant, don't they?
I think so, definitely. And they are such wonderful designs. In fact, this one has been created by Robin Shaw, and he actually acted as assistant director on the film for The Snowman and the Snow Dog, so an extra special point to this 50p.
Yeah, and you can really see that in the design. I mean, all of the 50p's are incredible for different reasons, and I know that we all have our favourites along the way, but having the assistant director on the film actually act on the design of this as well is so amazing. You've literally got a snapshot into the film directly.
That's it.
And I think there's quite a lot of people that have noticed Obviously, all the coins that have been issued over the last couple of months, you know, everyone is asking the question, is it going to be the last commemorative UK 50p? And of course, we don't know for certain, but this is certainly one of the last UK 50p's featuring Queen Elizabeth II's portrait. And if you have got the complete run of Snowman 50p's, what a collection. You've got 5 incredible Queen Elizabeth II coins there.
Exactly. And like you say, I think collectors really are eager to know that they have the complete collection. They don't want to miss a single one, as next year we do expect King Charles III's portrait to appear on all our coins. So it's really kind of the last opportunity to get those final coins. Now, we talked a little bit about the previous Snowman coins. 3 of the 5 Snowman coins are now no longer available to purchase at the Royal Mint, which means they're even more sought after. Really hard to come by. So if you do want to get your hands on any of the Snowman 50p's, some of them are still available from Change Checker, and we also have that brand new coin available for just £4.99 plus P&P.
Now, a great moment in the year is when we get to celebrate the Change Checker Awards, because it really gives us a fantastic chance to look back at the year that we've had in coins and celebrate, of course, all of you Change Checkers. Now, this year, again, we are so delighted to confirm that All About Coins is gifting a year's subscription to their Coin Collector magazine for our Change Checker and Junior Change Checker of the Year, obviously alongside an incredible prize bundle from us too.
That's right. It's, like you say, such an exciting time of the year to celebrate our collectors. Now, our panel is currently judging the entries for Change Checker and Junior Change Checker of the Year. So if you've entered, fingers crossed you will be one of the lucky winners. Do tune back on the 8th of December to find out who will be crowned the winners and what you voted for as well as the top coin of the year, as we have been asking you to vote for your favourites out of the 50p's, the £2 and the £5. We've had some incredible coins this year, haven't we?
We really, really have. And it's so hard to choose a favourite, which is why this year I think we had to just put them all in together, because we usually obviously split them 50p, £2 and £5, but I think this year we've just got to put them all in together, because if you actually look at it on that list, it is a really hard task, because they're all so amazing and some really beautiful designs. So really hard to choose a favourite. So I don't know how you guys are getting on doing it, but like Rachel said, do tune back in on the 8th of December to find out who is going to be crowned our winners and what you have voted for as your top coin of 2022.
So this month we also saw a brand new £2 coin released, and this was actually issued to mark 25 years since the UK's first bimetallic £2 entered circulation. And I can't quite believe how long it's been that we've seen those coins in our change. 25 years is absolutely incredible.
That is amazing. If you think of all the different designs that we've seen in that time, you know, we've seen some of the rarest £2 coins out there, think to those Commonwealth Games, and even like how popular £2 still remain. You know, we had a sellout this year. We've had a couple of sellouts actually. Yeah, the FA Cup £2. So people love the £2 coin. So to have the 25-year anniversary commemorated, taking it all the way back to that 1997 technology £2 with a reissued design, it's a really touching tribute to our really beloved bimetallic coin.
Yeah, that's right. So this actually is reissuing that same design, the technology £2, in a really touching tribute to where the bimetallic £2 coin has come from. But there are a few special things to look out for on this coin. The first of which is a lenticular feature. So in the middle of the coin, you'll see the number 25. And this is really special. It's slightly different to the original design, but it's something to look out for, and eagle-eye collectors will definitely have spotted that one on the coin.
They really will. And on the obverse, you will have noticed a very special privy mark. Now, we very rarely see this on our UK coins, so it's a really special moment when we do have one featuring on the design. Now, this has been chosen to reflect the Iron Age circle on the reverse design. So again, a really nice tribute. We're tying in the reverse and the obverse all the way back to that 1997 bimetallic £2 coin, which is fascinating.
It really is. And then something else to look out for, because this coin is full of so many features, but you can actually see a dual date on this coin, and that's because the original design from 1997 has been reissued. It features that same date, 1997 on the reverse. The obverse has this year's date, 2022. So very similar to, say, the Team GB 50p, some of the other ones that we've seen reissued as well. All of the ones have been really popular that have been reissued. So this is definitely one to look out for as well, and to spot that dual date.
It really is. But the most important, I think, point of this coin is something that we were able to confirm a little bit later actually, because we got the news. It had been confirmed that this was the last UK commemorative £2 coin to be issued with Queen Elizabeth II's portrait. So if you go back to 1997 and you get that first bimetallic £2 coin, and then you have this one, you literally have a snapshot of the entire bimetallic £2 coin history with Queen Elizabeth II. Now that is fantastic.
It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? A really amazing moment. And I think, like we've talked about a little bit earlier in this video, any collector is going to want to make sure that they have the final coins of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. To know that this is the final commemorative £2, that is something extra special. And we've already seen this coin has been really, really popular, perhaps more so than we ever thought it would be. So collectors clearly are rushing to get their hands on this one. And if you don't want to miss out, make sure that you head over to our blog and you can find out all the information about this coin, including how you can get your hands on one.
This month we saw the pioneers of the hard rock genre be commemorated on a £5 coin, joining the Music Legends series, and of course we are talking about the Rolling Stones. Now what a fantastic £5 coin this is.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? I think we've seen from all the different Music Legends £5, some amazing bands have been celebrated on coins, but the Rolling Stones, they've achieved estimated record sales of over 200 million.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible. As you say, pioneers of the hard rock genre, and really the rebellious nature of the 60s has just been encapsulated by this band. So I think so many different collectors will love to see this coin and see these rock icons celebrated on a £5.
Wow, I mean, they really are like the all-time best-selling music artists. So I wonder if this £5 will also be the all-time best-selling £5.
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But this obviously is the first ever UK coin dedicated to the Rolling Stones, and it does continue the Royal Mint's popular Music Legends £5 series. Now, of course, we have seen, like Rachel said, some fantastic musicians celebrated as part of that series. It started all the way back in 2020 with Queen. Since then, we've seen David Bowie, Elton John, The Who. Incredible series, and I'm so excited that it's carried on, because I think, you know, we missed out a bit for last year. We only had one, so I feel like I'm really pleased that it's come back. And the Rolling Stones, what a way to welcome the series back.
Absolutely. The design itself actually depicts the band playing live in concert. Absolutely incredible to see that action shot of the band on stage. And you know what? We also have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse of this £5 coin. Now, we have touched a little bit about the fact that the coins that are issued at the moment are perhaps some of the final coins to feature Her Majesty's portrait. So seeing a portrait of Her Majesty on this coin makes it extra special as well.
Well, if you want to find out more or get your hands on this brand new £5 coin, you can do so by clicking the link in the description box below. As the Pride 50p was confirmed to be the last UK 50p coin to enter circulation with Queen Elizabeth II's portrait on it, we have been asking you to vote for your favourite 50p from the last half a century. Yeah, so what a task.
A massive task with the amount of 50p's that we've seen released. But Alex, what is yours out of all of those?
Oh, it's so hard. I don't know. Well, do you know what? The Olympic 50p series obviously has to be up there, and I think it is up there with any collector's favourite coins. But I think I'm going to take it back to the 2016 Peter Rabbit.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
good choice.
If you think about what that coin did for collecting, it inspired a whole generation of new collectors. It certainly got me interested in the hobby as well. So I think. You know, it's one of the most common 50p's out there, but probably one of my favourite for sentimental reasons. But I think I know what yours is, but tell us anyway.
Mine has got to be the Sir Isaac Newton 50p. You know, I was lucky enough to strike this coin at the Royal Mint in 2018, but it was in 2017 that this version entered circulation. And you know what? I think collectors are on my side as well, because this one was actually voted as the top 50p. So goes to show just how popular this coin really is.
Yeah, it really is. And I think if we think about the scientific coins that have come after that, think about Stephen Hawking, you know, that coin really paved the way for some fantastic scientific issues, and it's amazing. It is a wonderful design, but really interesting. And I think actually I wasn't expecting this at all, but really closely in second spot we have the WWF 50p. Now obviously the design is fantastic. It's stunning. It's really stunning, and you can kind of see an influence on the Team GB 50p from the WWF.
All the different icons.
But that comes in at a close second, which means that our rarest 50p in circulation, Kew Gardens, is in third spot.
I really thought that would be the top, to be honest with you.
Me too.
Just because, you know, it is the coin that every collector wants. It's the holy grail of collecting. But you know what? I think it goes to show that there are many different reasons for collecting, whether it's by the design, whether it's the theme, or whether it's the rarity of the coin. But I think for the Isaac Newton, you know, for me, I just love the design of that coin. Maybe collectors agree with me, or maybe it is the theme based, but it certainly is a very popular coin.
It really, really is. Now, if you want to find out more, and if you want to see the top 5 50p coins in circulation as voted for by you change checkers, then please click the link in the description box below to head over to our blog. Wow, what a busy month, and also what a busy year.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one that we certainly won't forget for a long time. And you know, this is our last newsletter of 2022, which is very sad, but of course, it's also really exciting to think of the amazing things that are coming up in 2023.
Now, we still have a few videos to go before we go on our Christmas break, but if you are just joining us for this month's news, then thank you so much for watching, and we wish you a very Merry Christmas.
And of course, please do subscribe to our newsletter and turn on those notifications so you never miss an upload from us.
Otherwise, we'll see you all next time.